I think this is the button I need. Is it? Are we live? I think it is. I think we are. We might be. It looks like we are. I think we are. And we've got a face cam set up. I don't know how well it works. I don't know if it's sync. I think it might be. Hopefully it is. Otherwise, we can always go back to the Totodile picture. It is sync. That is very good. I've got chat open on 2 monitors because... vigilance. I don't know. Let's see. We need to do 3 more of these and then this. So it's going to be quite a long task ahead here. Definitely keeping this one for last. So what are we going to do first? Are we going to do nighttime again? Or are we going to do the roof first? Total picture overlay with a lower opacity when the face cam will be perfection. Oh, hello Angel, how are you doing? I thought you had to go work today. I mean, you still can. I mean, if you want to watch my... Okay, usually when I'm talking to chat, right, I actually like look at chat. But now the camera is there and it's really messing with my mind. So we're doing nighttime first. Okay. Can we continue? Oh, we can continue from here. Oh, that is not that good, is it? Because we had a very bad setup here. We're going to start from... No, we're going to restart this. This is not something I really... Yeah, restart level. Yeah, headphones might be a good thing if you're actually at work. So sunflower, twin sunflower, we want to have grave busters for sure. We do have 1 more seed slot this time. That might actually be helpful. What else do we want to have? Definitely pea shooters. Actually, we want sunshrooms. Then these 2. Then these 2. And this. So how is quarantine going for everybody? For me, there's not a lot of changes, really. I mean, I spend most of my day at my computer either way. And so far, I haven't, like, lost much in the way of work. Due to the whole corona thing. So for me, it's not been horrible yet. If this keeps on going for a extended period of time, I do expect that some clients might be like, you know what, the whole like monetization thing that we have going on, there's no advertisers anymore, so we don't make any money, so we can't pay you. I'm kind of afraid of that happening in the future, but that's probably like a couple of months away, because there's like a couple of layers that has to go through. And like corporatively speaking, so that shouldn't happen to me anyway, unless this whole like crisis is staying for like at least till midsummer. Is what I'm expecting, and I'm no expert, but I think it's safe to say that at least the current situation as it is now will be resolved by like midsummer or summer in general. But hey, I don't know. Maybe we'll all die. I have no idea. Tall nuts and imitators tall nuts, so you can get spike weeds. Yeah, I will bring those. That's a very good idea. I'll bring those starting next round though, because this round I don't even have enough sun and there's no zombies that really require that and all that kind of stuff. So starting next round, I'll start to bring those. But for right now, I just want to have like a lot of sun production going on here. Let's say. I'm working in a grocery store, so quarantine doesn't work on us unless we get sick. Yeah, I suppose, but I assume that you have like at least less people showing up, or more people, depending, I suppose. But most of the like hoarding has happened by this point, I must imagine, because even people who do like a lot of hoarding, at some point they're going to have like all the stuff stocked up and they don't need to hoard anymore. I'd assume. So, but maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. I think that the whole hoarding thing is just stupid, generally speaking. Hope you don't. I hope nobody here gets sick. I have a fairly low chance of getting sick since I never leave the fucking house. But that also means that, like, statistically speaking, I probably have a below average immune system as it is, because I don't get exposed to much ever. So that then heightens my chances to get it again, and I do sometimes need to go to the grocery store, even though the grocery store near me here has taken, like, serious measures. There's no, like, baskets anymore, because those would be held by a shit ton of people, right? So they got rid of those. There's, like, a little pump of hand sanitizer soap at the entrance. The lines, they taped, like, lines, the cash registry lines, they taped lines on the floor to have people, like, stand like 6 feet apart. There is, like, plastic screens between the cashiers and the patrons. So there's actually quite a lot of, like, protection going on there, which is, in my opinion, which is not very controversial, a very good thing. I guess we start upgrading these slowly but surely now. How do I do the mustache code again? Do I just type mustache? No. Let's pick up some of this. And I guess we start planting some normal pea shooters now. I might as well start replacing these with sunflowers already. Work at the bank, all work, sons. All work can be done from home. Happy about it because the current train schedule will take 6 hours instead of 3.5. Yeah, like, train and public transit in general has been kind of fucked over. Like, if you need to take any public transit anywhere at this time, you're gonna be traveling for a while. And that's no fun. Nobody likes to travel. Well, people like to travel, but people like the destination more than the journey. Usually, when it comes to public transit. For very good reasons, I might add. We have a lot of people. We can only limit 15 people in the store at a time. That is not a lot. I mean, it's smart, but 15 is, like, very few. But other than I'm a butcher, only 2 people in the store at any given time. No need. Well, to be fair, a butcher, like, works with raw meat, which I must imagine is a surface where the virus can survive for a somewhat extended period of time, I'd assume. I don't know. I'm not, like, an expert at not even the slightest, as a matter of fact. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it does make a certain amount of sense to me, at least. So far, this is going fairly well, actually. I might as well start chugging in some melon pools here, right? That was exactly right on time. Holy fuck. Let's see. Pause the game and then type in the codes. Pausing the game actually seems like a good idea. Just, like, period. Melon pool. Do I have enough time there? I probably don't. Cherry bomb. Do I need to cherry bomb you? I need to cherry bomb you. I'm very sorry about wasting that. I'll put in the code in a moment, but I do need to focus here for, like, a second. Blow you up. That's where I bring those things for, to blow things up when they become a problem. Oh yeah, okay, so it's mustache, right? Doesn't work. Am I miss? Mustache. Oh, that's it. I just misspelled it. There we go. I don't know what I misspelled about mustache because it's not that difficult of a word. But apparently something there I misspelled. I have no freaking clue. You guys are moving so quickly that even though I'm also trying to pay attention to the game, I can't read everything. Which I suppose is talk amongst yourselves while I get absolutely obliterated. You might be a bit of an issue, but oh, I fucking love the splash damage. It's literally the best thing ever. Fuck. One of my melon pools got lost and we were about to hit the second flag. So I would very much like to get that melon pool back. Like yesterday. We forgot to owe a moustache. I don't like the pronunciation, man. Are the people that actually pronounce it that way? I mean, I know it's a meme because Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super, GT, how dare I confuse the two, calls it a moustache. But that's the only time I've ever heard anybody call it a moustache. Nobody fucking calls it a moustache, do they? Do they? I feel like nobody actually calls it a moustache. Well, yeah, TFS made it a bigger meme because obviously Vegeta and moustache. But yeah, let's keep you and you. You are potentially an issue as well. Tall nuts. We need tall nuts and spike weeds and then spike rocks as well. So tall nuts, copy tall nuts, spike weed, spike rock, melon pools, winter melon, and then just some insurance, I suppose we could call it. And let's start replacing things with more melon pools. This row is going to be the winter melons all the way back, because obviously if anything gets eaten, I prefer it not be a winter melon. I prefer it be in normal melon pools. Which I don't think I'd have to explain. I didn't get any Gravebusters. That's gonna come back to bite me in the butt. I can get Gravebusters next round. It's no big deal. It's a little bit of a big deal, but it's not like a huge big deal. It's just like it's a medium deal is what it is. So you should, can we get a hint on the game you play after Plants vs. Zombies? I was looking through my Steam library into games I haven't played but do own, which is quite a lot because my Steam library is like 550 games, a lot of which not fit for like recording, streaming, or like just being good. But I own Hollow Knight, which I only played like 20 minutes of when I first got it, and then I just kind of lost interest. So I figured, you know what, Hollow Knight, it's one of the like most praised games of that year and of the last decade, I'd even say. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go for Hollow Knight after we're done with Plants vs. Zombies, which today should be the last stream for Plants vs. Zombies. If I fuck up real bad, maybe tomorrow or next week we'll have another Plants vs. Zombies. I'll try to fit in some Tam as well still, but I don't know where and when. I'll try to. I really will. Because I was having a lot of fun with that before I didn't play it for like 3 weeks straight. Hollow Knight, a good game for streaming, because recording or playing it on your own is a nightmare if dungeon crawlers are not your thing. Well, it will definitely help, I think, that if I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, I have people telling me what to do, which is going to be real helpful for Hollow Knight. But also, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it would just be a fun game to do a playthrough on in general. And seeing as how there's like no room for extra Let's Plays other than Pokemon Through the Years and Spotlights at the moment on the channel, it's everything that I want to Let's Play that's not Pokemon, it's gonna have to be a stream. Which isn't a bad thing necessarily. Advice is the loosest definition of what word exactly? Yeah. Okay, advice, that's what you meant. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that at least if I don't know anything, and you guys don't know it either, that at least you guys have got Google. So I can pretend to be entertaining while you guys Google shit for me. It's pretty much what it comes down to. Yeah, that's pretty much my strategy there. Is it a little bit douchey? Maybe. Do I care? Not really. I've got so much fucking... Why am I not placing tall nuts down? Why am I not placing tall nuts down everywhere and spike weeds? I've got so much fucking sun. It's unreal. It's literally... It's too much. I can't spend this much sun. And we're only like 3 flags in. So this is gonna be fun. So let's put down another layer of these things, I suppose. You have, well, I was gonna say you have fun with work, but nobody really ever has fun at work, do they? Do they? I don't know. Sometimes I do. But maybe good luck is a better thing to say right now. Especially since you work in a grocery store and, like, Corona is a thing. So, yeah, I think good luck really is the better thing to say there. So, we have all the winter melons we need. We can't lose this anymore. I don't think. Might as well bring these just in case. Then these two definitely. More spike weeds, spike rocks. Just in case. More melon pools. Is there anything else I need? Grave eaters. Grave eaters. Grave busters is what they're called. I like to call them eaters because they like look like they're eating the grave. Grocery store work is the greatest when I was quiet because of the grocery stores. Yeah, you don't really have to like do much, I guess, if it's very quiet. But also, it's probably the place the most amount of people come, and that's something you don't want right now. So, I don't know. People are saying like doctors are absolute heroes right now, and I thoroughly agree with that. But don't underestimate like grocery store workers, even though they're usually like teenagers. Those still are people putting themselves at risk to stock like shelves so everybody can have food. Which, I don't know if you noticed, but food is kind of like an important thing. So, more spike weeds. Spike weeds recharge very quickly, so I don't know why I'm not placing them down all the freaking time. Because I can't see, that's pretty much why. So yeah, I think we're fine. That's what I'm learning here. There's literally nothing that can stop me at this point. I've got 3 layers of melon pools, one of which is winter melons. I've got spike weeds almost everywhere. I've got tall nuts. I've got double sunflowers everywhere. And I'm eating the very last grave on screen right now. And I would very much like to read chat, but I'm still like trying to pay attention to the screen a little bit. At least enough to like use up the sun and take the sun that I'm producing. I do need to upgrade all of these to spike rocks still. I am aware of that. I guess we start placing down more melon pools? Let's do that. I gotta use the sun somehow. Okay, so now I've got a little bit of time here. You're gonna read chat when you play a quiet or less intensive game. That won't be today though, and it's a little bit like sad if I'm just sitting here and there's like 1 or 2 people in chat talking to themselves. I mean, talking to themselves, the person talking to themselves should be me. Always. That's kind of like the whole like gimmick and like relationship here. I talk to myself and I feel like people actually give a shit about me. That's like, that's the whole like give and take here. Right? That's how this works. Man, that's depressing. But yeah, there's no way in hell that I'm losing anymore. This is the dominant strategy. I tried a fire-based strategy last time. And while that was a lot of fun, this definitely is the dominant strategy. There's nothing that can beat this. It's not even like for this level it's a dominant strategy. It's just like, in general, you do this and you win. Period. It's that easy. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. But I can now look at chat a little bit more because what the fuck else am I gonna do? I'm gonna wait and place starfruits here, by the way, just in case there's any digger zombies, which could potentially be an issue. They could eat all the way through. I think that's what happened last time as well, actually. One of my favorite stories was where 3 containers filled with chips boxes that were expired. How do like chips expire? They're literally like potatoes and salt. There's nothing to expire there, right? Anyway, over 1 day, not allowed to sell them, even though there's... Yeah, exactly, they're still edible. It's so stupid. There's nothing about a potato chip that can expire. Maybe the oils can, but still. There's like, it's mostly potato and salt. That's pretty much everything there is to... Did I manage to... I don't think I planted that, did I? I don't think I did. You are potentially an issue. So let's bring those and those. I might as well bring those just in case. Actually, I've got an idea. We are going to bring these. Just more reinforcements, because why not? I've got the sun to produce it. But then what? Might as well just bring these two, I suppose, just in case they get damaged. Very doubtful, but could happen. Theoretically speaking. And this is about to be like a full lawn of flags already. And then we're just done. Then we just wait until we win. There's literally nothing else we can do once I fill everything up. And we don't even need to grave busters because every spot will be filled, so there will be no spots for graves to spawn anymore. It's amazing. Let's put you and you. And that's that. At this point, I only have to replace the pumpkins and maybe the tall nuts themselves if they get damaged. But other than that, we just win. We just wait until we win and we get a lot of money. Also, I've got so much money in the game. I don't even know what to do with it. I mean, I can do the entirety almost of the Tree of Wisdom bullshit, I think. I think you need like 100k for that or something. 80k, something along those lines. There's nothing else for me to buy anymore. Anyway, grocery and expire dates is bullshit. Saturdays, we could take the pastries, desserts and other things that were expired home. Technically not allowed. Yeah, I mean, technically it's not allowed, maybe, but those dates aren't like expiration dates. Those are usually sell-by dates, right? So, the moment you buy that, if you like refrigerate it, or even if it has to be refrigerated, or just like keep it in a good place, you can keep it around for a while. I mean, there's expiration dates on things like pasta and sugar and salt. Spoiler, sugar doesn't go bad. Salt literally is a preservative. It literally keeps other things from going bad. Salt can go bad. Why is there a fucking date on a bag of salt? It's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I wish I had so much money in real life. I mean, how much money do I have in this game? Like 60,000 almost? Almost $60,000. I fucking love to have $60,000. Without the government knowing about it. But other than that, I'd love to have $60,000. The amount of dairy products that get thrown away on a daily basis. Yeah, the issue there is that store managers want to have the shelves fully stocked, which means that there's an entire shelf load on average. Oh, they can pop up where... Huh. I didn't know they could pop... Oh, where's my game? Oh, there it is. Apparently gravestones, tombstones can pop up where plants already are. So I do still need grave busters. Huh, that's good to know. So on average there's like an entire shelf load that has to be thrown away. Almost, anyway. You potentially an issue? Potentially a real issue. Let's see. Definitely bringing you and you. I just bring everything that I have here, right? So that is spike rock, spike weed. You and you. Then one of those. One of those, one of those, and one of those. And that's everything. Grave busters! I'm stupid. These are the last two flags anyway. It doesn't matter that much. Can I just like blaze one? No, I can't. Would have been too nice. So there's no digger zombies here. So the whole star thing was fairly unnecessary. Huh. What do you know? I don't know why I'm still collecting sun. I literally cannot waste the amount of sun I already have. So I'm just gonna stop clicking now and just wait for me to win here. Did you not get 60k in tax returns? I fucking wish. I am like self-employed, so tax returns just literally aren't a thing for me. Because nobody is withholding tax on my income. Other than myself, I suppose. But I still have to then pay it at the end of the year. Luckily, I'm a poor bastard and I didn't have to pay any tax this year. But really, that mostly just goes to show you that I could be making a lot more money. So hopefully next year, I'll have to pay tax. Which is something nobody should ever say out loud. So this is going very quickly. Also, my OCD just won't allow me not to pick up the sun. Oh, this was the issue last time, now I remember. Yeah. It's not that big of an issue, actually. There's only 2 ladders, and even with the ladders, everything is going to die immediately anyway. So, in other news, expectation of the 2020 Nintendo lineup for the March Direct. Wait a second. You're asking me what my expectation is? Because I have got no freaking clue. Also, people be texting me. Why? We're gonna put this on mute right away. People added me to a group here, which I fucking hate the fact that people make like group chats, and if you've got like 5 people you want to make a group chat with, that means that you've got like at least 12 group chats, because you need a group chat for every combination of those 5 people. Apparently. Fucking hate it. Did you see the Indie World Showcase of Nintendo? I cannot say that I did, but Indie always sounds nice. You know what? I don't even care if I need to use a lawnmower here. If I need to use all my lawnmowers, that's kind of fine with me, honestly, because this is the last wave anyway. And there we go. That only took about like 20 minutes, 25. Huh. But I suppose that is a new lineup of indie games for the Switch, because Switch, I don't own one, but it's real good for indie games. We're gonna do the roof because I fucking hate the fog one. I really do. Okay, so now things get a little bit more complicated. Quite a bit more complicated, actually. For right now, this is pretty much everything I need. So let's just bring this setup, I'd say. I feel like this one is also going to be difficult, but then the fog one is going to be fucking impossible. I might actually like lose on the fog one once, and then have to redo it. And then we still have Endless. I need to at least like do an Endless run. I don't have to get very far into Endless, luckily, I don't think. But I do need to start one to get the achievement. And when I start one, I kind of want to like just keep going until I lose. For obvious reasons. Oh, that's the wrong lane! I'm an idiot! Wow! That's the wrong lane. And now I'm too late to plant a cabbage plant. So I'm going to go with jalapeno and hope that the next one spawns here. It doesn't. It does not. This could be an issue. This could be a bad start. It is a bad start, but it could be a major issue later on as well. Hopefully this is enough time for me to kill this zombie and place down another sunflower. Okay, then a more simple topic. On your my opinion on the Animal Crossing franchise. Thank you for spawning here. That's exactly what I needed you to do. I played Animal Crossing, the one for the DS, like way back in the day. Why do you spawn two at a... You can't do that to me. You can't spawn two zombies this early on in two different lanes at the same time. You just can't. But I always enjoyed playing that. So I'm not like that into it anymore. But I suppose like I really do like games like Harvest Moon. And Stardew Valley is probably like one of my favorite games I own on Steam. I think it's like the second or third most played game I have on Steam. And all of that game time was put into that in like a week and a half. And it's probably like close to 100 hours. It's insane. It's actually insane. That's temporary. Don't worry. I'm going to delete that. Don't OCD. And Animal Crossing kind of scratches that same itch in a way. But Harvest Moon type games scratch that itch a little bit better. So I'm going to get rid of you right away. Is that smart? Technically not until I want to plant something else there, but who cares about technicality? A lot of people on the internet, that's it. Yeah, definitely going to wait on that one until I can put... Oh, no, that was almost very bad. You're not doing a lot of damage, people. You're not doing a lot of damage at all. I need you to do more damage. That was very poorly timed on my part once more. But the new Animal Crossing, has it been released yet? I only hear like a lot of hype things about it. So apparently it's going to be like a very big release. Isn't it supposed to release on the same day as the new Doom? Which is a very like... I guess they don't really cannibalize each other's markets very much because the very different target audience there. Like, very different. Like the Venn diagram between Animal Crossing players and Doom players, there is some overlap. I'm sure there's some overlap. There's always overlap, but it's very small. Animal Crossing A New Horizon has been released, therefore the quest. Fair enough, yeah. So, does that mean Doom also has been released? Only thing I knew is that it was supposed to be released on the same day. So if one is released, I'm assuming the other is too. Let's start replacing some of these with melon pools slowly but surely. Probably should have done this one, eh? Probably should have. Let's blow them up. And let's go Twin Sunflower as well, because I do need to start making a little bit more sun. Doom Eternal was released as well. I saw that was also coming out on Wii. Not Wii. That would have been that would have been quite something, wouldn't it? A game being released for the Wii. Of course, I mean for the Switch. It's also coming out on Switch. I saw, which just kind of like blew my mind a little bit, to be honest. Not because Switch doesn't have like any edgy grown-up games, but it's like it looked very graphically capable, and as much as I love the Nintendo Switch as a console, it's not very graphically capable. I mean, even the best looking Switch games, like, only look very good because they're fairly stylized, like Mario and Zelda, absolutely gorgeous, but they're very stylized, like, art styles, right? So they get away with a lot more. Doom is a lot more photorealistic, so I wasn't expecting that to like run on the Switch at all. Maybe it just looks shitty on the Switch. That's always a possibility. I don't know. Oh, no, I was looking away. I shouldn't have been looking away. Come on, it is already bad enough that Just Dance 2020 is still... Wait a second! Just Dance 2020 is still on the Wii, not even on the Wii U. It's on the Wii. That's a joke, right? No. No, you're bullshitting. No. 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 No? That has to be a joke. That has to be a joke. Even if it was on the Wii U, I'd be like, I don't know about that. But if it's on the original Nintendo Wii, the one like the standard definition one, the one with like Mario Galaxy on it, that one, that would be actually horrible. I don't know what like idiot came up with that idea. Paste it in Discord. I'll look in a moment once I feel a little bit more comfortable. When I click off, the game pauses anyway, so I'll look at it after the stream. How about that? Okay, so we've got our melon pools everywhere. We are starting to get a lot of winter melons. We have... Oh yeah, that as well. Let's blow you all the fuck up. There's only 2 flags, by the way. We're only 2 flags deep. We still need 8 more after this. So we are in a bit of potential trouble. Lower resolution and lower frame rate, but that is it for Doom Eternal Switch. I mean, what do we expect it? That it was going to be a lower resolution? A lower frame rate kind of sucks, but I understand. I do understand why, but it kind of sucks for a game like Doom to have a reduced frame rate. At least if it's stable, it's not that big of a deal. If it's at least like stable 30, I guess that's okay. It's not okay, but it's acceptable. So here's the big thing. Switch is portable. So some concessions are allowed because it's portable, but I don't know. Let's see. More of these, definitely. I want to say potentially more of those as well. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun here. We don't technically need those yet, but I'm going to bring them anyway. And then some of these as well. I don't think there's a lot of like big releases scheduled for the Switch this year yet, right? I think. So we can put one of you and then one of you, and I can manually... I don't know how I use you. Oh, just like that. How powerful actually is this? Very powerful is the answer. Okay. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep doing that a lot. I like that. I really like that. Let's keep doing that. It's expensive, I am aware, but it's like 700 sun for a plan, which takes fucking forever to recharge. But with an entire field filled with those, I don't think we can be beat, because they're probably like... Yeah, the recharge time is like low enough to the point where having 7... wait a second, that's 6. 5. That's 5. Having 5 of those will just also be immunity. It's a little bit more of like a proactive immunity, but still. I mean, just fucking look at that. That's insane. I love that. Let's keep doing that. Hey, free chocolate. I mean, you can't buy chocolate, so every chocolate you get in this game is free. But still. And that's the last melon pool. Winter melon, I mean, I'm probably gonna get more melon pools, obviously. I'm gonna put some here, and then after that I'm probably going to start doing the tall nuts. Maybe I'm gonna do the tall nuts here. I don't know where I'm gonna do the tall nuts yet, okay? Just give me a moment. I'll figure it out. No, I didn't want to... Does that actually blow up my plans? No, it doesn't. Okay. I was a little bit afraid that it would. Would be a fairly good balancing mechanic if it did. If you clicked on your plants, it would blow them up as well. Luckily, it doesn't do that, but I don't know. Making so much fucking sun already again. So at this point, I think I'm more or less invincible again. At least that's how it feels like. Okay, I'm going to look at those titles in a moment, but at this very time, I am a little bit busy planting melon pools. And destroying things with my cob cannons, which I freaking love. They're the best. They're so good. I love them. Where is the flower pot? There it is. More twin sunflowers. Gotta make that sun. Gotta get more cob cannons. When I can, that is. Okay. There's no actual date for the lineup here. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I mean, anything Xenoblade related. Hey, hello, you're all gonna die. Anything Xenoblade related is gonna be... Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Is always gonna be good. And then No More Heroes 3. I've heard of that, I think. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I've seen that as well. Not interested whatsoever. Bravely Default 2. I guess that's something. Right? Trials of Mana and Gods and Monsters. That is not a bad lineup. I mean, the Switch isn't to its like third year of its lifespan at this point, so it's to be expected that the release lineup takes a little bit of a backseat at certain points. Anyway, let's look at my lawn here. I guess we're just gonna be bringing the same things again, because those worked fairly well for us last time. So let's bring those and those, those and those, those, trace, quattro. Quattro is 4, right? I don't speak, but what language is that even? Is that Spanish? I think that's Spanish. Currently, 52 million Switches sold as of March 14th. Expects Chrono more games are going to sell. I mean, the Switch isn't done yet, necessarily. But, like, the big, like, killer app games, I think mostly have been released at this point. But that might not be the case. There might be, like, some very, very big games in the works for, like, the end of its release, like, lifespan. But I would expect that any, like, huge game that is being developed right now probably is, like, looking towards the next gen consoles already. That being said, Nintendo is usually, like, at least slightly offset from Xbox and PlayStation, so probably their next gen console is going to be quite a while away. Like, at least, like, 2 years, probably. So there still could be some there still could be some games released within that time period, I do suppose. No, not Twin Sunflower. Fuck. Just take it. Just fucking take it. I don't care. I can replace it, like, literally right away anyway. Okay, that is a little bit more annoying. I don't appreciate that. Especially since one of those was a winter melon. Didn't mean to select you. I don't know if you can actually deselect them at all. Please stop stealing my plants. It's really annoying. Third cop cannon. Here we go. That's most of my sunflower. No, that's no fair. At least I saved that winter melon accidentally, but I saved it. Are you gonna take the flower pots themselves? Yes, you are. Fuck you. Okay, this is legitimately an issue. Like, really, this is turning out to be quite a big issue. But we're already 6 flags in, so... Just, like, place down more new plant... No! I guess I'll have to protect you because you're a twin sunflower, which is definitely more important. Oh my god! Okay, I might lose this roof one as well, in which case, I won't lose that. No, okay, you can deselect. That's good. I want to try it out there. We are in trouble. We really are in trouble. I don't like this. Did you actually get the Final Fantasy VII Remake? No, not yet. I do plan to get it at some point, but as of right now, I do not have it. Which is fair, because I don't think it's been released yet, has it? I mean, there's a demo, which I probably could have downloaded, and maybe I still can, I don't know. But I didn't, like, take a look at it yet. I do definitely plan on, like, at least, like, playing it at some point. But when, I do not know. I have no idea. Kind of depends on when I have a lot of time on my hands, because it's still going to be a long game, right? Wait a second. It's going to be released in episodes, isn't it? Yeah, no, I don't like that business model. I really dislike that. Though I suppose the original Final Fantasy did come on like 3 discs, so it kind of like, if it's 3 episodes, 1 episode per disc, that kind of makes sense. And if once the entire thing has been released, there's like 1 package, which is very good value to get the entire game. I suppose if that makes for a better product in the long term, we'll have to deal with that. Sorry, was a demo confused with the actual thing. April 10th is the release date. Yeah, I figured that, because I read something about that still being released, even due like the Corona thing. But people who want physical copies might not get it on release day. Which probably means that a lot more people are going to get digital copies, which probably means that the servers are going to be overloaded, which means that nobody's going to get it. Is what my guess is what's going to happen on that day. Because that is a hype as fuck game. That game might be more hyped, almost, than Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like this game has more potential to actually be good than Kingdom Hearts 3. Which is kind of sad to say, but Kingdom Hearts 3 still not a huge fan of it. It's a decent game, but it's not like even close to the quality of 2. 2 is... Maybe it's my nostalgia talking. I do recognize that, but 2 is a perfect baby that can do no wrong. 3 has major issues. 2 also has issues. Let's be honest, 2 is not the perfect game everyone, including me, oftentimes makes it out to be. But it definitely has less big issues than 3 does. But yeah, no. Final Fantasy VII Remake, it has potential to like be hype and be better than Kingdom Hearts 3. It's got a real-time combat system, right? It is not turn-based anymore. I mean, I like turn-based RPGs, don't get me wrong, I play a lot of Pokemon, obviously. But I do prefer, like, real-time action RPGs. Like Kingdom Hearts, or like Kingdom Hearts. It's starting to become more popular, I feel like, as well. So that is that's very good as a genre action RPG. Game of Birth by Sleep is the perfect formula when it comes to Kingdom Hearts games. Other than the fact that it's like very easy to break with the right command deck. But other than that, I do agree that Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep definitely is, for me at least, definitely has got second place. If its command style system, command deck system was improved, it would be a very like strong contender for first place. Though it is a little bit on the short side. Even with like 3 stories, doing all 3, it's still not that long of a game. So that does hold it back a little bit. And there's like no post game compared to Kingdom Hearts 2. Talking about both of the final mix versions. That's actually not true. There's about a similar amount of post game, I'd say, now I think about it. Don't you dare, fuck you. Okay, you all die. I like the cop cannons. I really like the cop cannons. Can you tell I like the cop cannons? Because I like the cop cannons. You can turn between... Oh, no. I need things to blow up. Blow him up, blow him up, blow him up, blow him up. These zombies are being an issue. That's not good. Blow him up. Okay, we are relatively safe. So yeah, if you can play the whole game as an action RPG rather than a turn-based RPG, that's really everything I need. Though it's nice that you have the possibility to play either. For those people who really wanted to be turn-based, like the original. But I feel like turn-based RPGs, while they have a place and they are definitely like not necessarily worse than their action counterparts, they are kind of like a necessity of the time where like real action RPG and fighting systems couldn't be developed as in-depth. Whereas turn-based things wouldn't be as complicated to like make and not as taxing on the hardware. I kind of do feel like if hardware was an option, turn-based, probably it would have still been developed, but it would have been like... Probably would have come after action, to be honest, I'd say. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because the whole reason, like, action RPGs feel so intuitive is because we've got decades of, like, experience in how games should feel and control. And if you get dropped into that as, like, when gaming, like, just started, people probably wouldn't have, like, known what to do. The same way, oh my, no. You know what? That kind of works. The same way movies have gotten way more complicated in the last 100 years. This is potentially an issue. Because we as viewers are way more used to like the language of film. The same way games have gotten more complicated as well, because we've gotten more used to like the user interfaces, the way things control, the things, just the language of gaming, right? So it's kind of a necessity that turn-based existed and like menu-based games existed before action-based games. Okay, we need cacti. We need cacti badly. Or can melons also... Can catapults... I don't think catapult things can hit balloon zombies, can they? I know cattails can. Yeah, it specifically says it though. This one doesn't. So we're gonna need I'm gonna go for blowovers just because. And then this and this. These and these. Same old, same old. Flower pots, definitely important. Gonna bring tall nuts just because they might actually end up being used for fucking ones. That would be nice. There's no bungee zombies anymore. Or like bungee zombies just implied at this point because the difficulty we're so far in. That is potentially like a thing that they're just like always everywhere now, and that wouldn't be good for me. But these are the last two flags. Holy fuck! I thought we were at flag 6, but we're at flag 8. Oh, we're fine. We're so fine. We are the finest. We are fine. We're absolutely fine. We're good. There's nothing to worry about. So much, in fact, that I'm gonna use these cop cannons to speed up the entire process a little bit. I'm not even gonna bother with the tall nuts, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I even have to bother with the tall nuts. Maybe I should bother with the tall nuts. I think I should place tall nuts. Never mind. I was a little bit too cocky there. We still have a lot of opportunities to lose here. We could still lose at flag 8 or 9. I mean, chances are not that big, but we still definitely could. You are a bit of an issue, I'm gonna be honest. But we just got another cop cannon, so we can blow you all up. Cop cannons are fun. We only need one more cop cannon and we've got the full set of 5. And then we can just annihilate everything, probably. But it do take quite a while to recharge, for obvious reasons. Have I played Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare? I have not. And I have about, like, 0% interest to, because I'm not good at shooter games. Especially third-person shooters. I can't have, like... There's something with the depth perception of third-person shooters that just, like, messes with me real bad. Let's put the blower down here, just to get rid of those balloon zombies. First-person shooters, I'm not good at either. I mean, I do have a new mouse which has a DPI button, which should help with that a little bit. But, I don't know, third-person shooters, there's just like, there's something there which just doesn't click with me. I would very much like a... Fuck off, balloon zombies, you're very annoying. I guess we are not blowing anybody up, actually, never mind. That was just an... Oh my... No. You're all dying. You're all dying. I need to place more fucking... Blower. Get the sun. Focus a little bit because this is serious shit going on here. Okay, we can place a tall nut here. Blower time. I see a balloon zombie. Maybe I should have blown this one up instead. I still can, never mind. And then a blow for all the balloon zombies, which... Does that actually kill them, or does that just postpone them? Because it does feel like there's more balloon zombies coming down every single time. Do these cop cannons kill the balloon zombies as well? I think they do. Yeah, they do. Okay, that's good to know. Blower. Do blowers help when those... Yeah, when the balloon zombies have already passed them. They do. It's very good to know. Let's just blaze down the last tall nut here. And start blowing these things up. Which, very bad idea, because that's going to trigger the last flag. In which case, I'd probably prefer to have all of the cop cannons I can. I mean, I think you can just look at my Steam library, right? That's just like available. I think my profile is set to public, so you should be able to. I think. So if there's anything in there which like sounds fun, please do let me know. Because I don't even know my entire Steam library by myself. I have to go look through it manually myself. Okay, and that was the rooftops. Which was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Gonna be honest. Which leaves us with only one. The hard mode version of the fog level. And that'll be the last one. You don't actually need to do endless, I think, for the trophy, because there's only 10 trophies. So, and this is going to be the 10th. Let's see. Bring those. These. Those. Lily pads, cattails, and tangle kelp. That's all I need for now. That's all I need for now. Next round might be different, but for now, these fog textures seem different from what they looked like before. That seems like a... For one, that seems like way higher resolution than it was before. But it also seems like... Maybe I'm just going insane. Maybe I'm just going... I'm definitely just going insane. Should have been placing them there instead of there. It's a little different, but it could be an important difference. So far, still no zombies that are... Yeah, there's one. There's one. We already know that you're insane because everything you know is a figment of your imagination. Oh, don't get me started on that. That's like... Man, philosophy 101. Here we fucking go. You can never know anything outside of your own mind. Well, true. It really like doesn't offer any like useful like information to you to realize something like that. Like, yeah, we could be living in a simulation, but then what? Like that doesn't impact your day-to-day life at all. I've been like watching a lot of Vsauce and like other philosophy and science related channels, and like the border between philosophy and science sometimes gets a little bit like grey area, right? So that's been on my mind lately. So that's probably why I'm linking this to that, while that's exactly not what you meant with that. I'm just rambling, okay? That's what I do. Well, Russell Brand can do it, and you kind of look like him, so who knows? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I own that? I own Brothers? Huh. There you go. I had no idea. I literally did not know I own a game like that. I know the game. I definitely do know the game. I've actually thought I'd love to play that game multiple times. But is that not a game where you need a functioning controller? Because that is a thing I do not have at this time. I mean, I've got a controller, but it's barely functioning. It's not really functioning, to be honest. The B button is like absolutely fucked. Like, actually, like, I can... It's better than what it was like a week ago, but then I was like, I'll glue the B button into place. And now it's like very rough to actually press it. Actually, it doesn't press itself anymore. So I guess there is some improvement there, but not a lot. Not a lot. I don't even know what that is. Glue controller, how are... Okay, look. I didn't just like glue my controller together, okay? I screwed it open. I looked at what was wrong. The internal like flexible rubbery plastic part that was torn off for the B button. So I applied a little bit of plastic glue to the seam where it was torn. Then I let it like dry, and then I put the whole thing back together. But that didn't return the flexibility of that rubber part. It just made it so that it didn't slide off anymore. So now I can press it in, and then it very slowly raises back up over like a matter of like half a minute, which is that's definitely not good. The fact that there were no more zombies there. So yeah, that is the story of my controller. It's only the B button. The rest of the buttons work like a charm. Not entirely true. There's also something with the analog stick which has a little bit of leniency towards the right side as well. At least I didn't eat a glue. If I ate a glue, I'd be 5. Right? That's how age works. Age is dependent on what you do with a bottle of glue. Not how long you've been alive. Is when you get a bottle of glue, what do you do with it? Do you eat it? You're 5. That's how it works. And if you disagree, I don't know what to say to you. Doki Doki Literature. Oh my god, I'm not gonna play that. I might be in a bit of trouble here. Ah, no, the cattails will save me. See, the cattails are so fucking good. They're going to save me in this fog level. The cattails are going to save me, as they always do, because they are amazing. They are the most amazing plant in the universe. They really are. Don't know what that game is. Apparently I own it. I'm going to repeat that a lot with the games you tell me. Fallout 3/New Vegas. Those are some very long games. But that might be like on the list to do at some point if I don't have anything better to do. Kind of depends on, honestly, if I just like feel like playing those games. Same with Hollow Knight. I just like felt like actually I probably should do that. I have 2 categories in my Steam library as well. One of which is called Games to Play, which I found Hollow Knight in. And the other one is Long Games to Play, which houses both Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Freddy Fish. I've got the entire fucking collection, mate. If you want me to play Freddy Fish on stream, I will. I got that entire collection 90% off for like $10 a couple of years ago. In a Steam sale. Usually the entire package is like $140. I got the entire thing for like 10. So that's probably like 95% off, honestly. Never installed any of them. I think I also have like most, if not all of the Put games. Some Pajama Sam games I have. I'm fairly certain I also have, I think called Spy Fox, right? I have a couple of those. Like all of those games from that developer and like publisher. All those style games, I have a lot of those. And I played a lot of those as a kid. And honestly, now that I'm talking about them, I'm kind of feeling like playing them again. Because they're not good games, but they would be a nostalgia overload like nobody's business. I mean, depending on what my like schedule and day looks like, I don't only stream during the weekends, but that is definitely a time where most people can watch. So I do tend to like prioritize weekend days over weekdays at the moment. Freedom Planet. Yeah, I didn't like that game. I played it for like 30... I mean, you can see on my Steam page probably. I think I played it for 30 minutes and it controlled like shit. But maybe that was my controller back in the day. I think I had like one of those knockoff controllers back in the day. So maybe it was the controller more so than the game. I'm willing to give that a second chance. Maybe it was my computer actually, because I was playing that on a very shitty machine. That being said, I don't have like a very high-end computer now either, but good enough to play anything in 1080p. Really. So, Hitman? I don't have any of the modern Hitmans, do I? I don't think I have any of the modern ones. I think I have one of the older ones, but honestly, I don't like the older ones as much as like Hitman and Hitman 2. The more modern ones. Let's see. These have to come with me. Then are both the older ones. I don't know. I'll look in a moment. Once I pick everything and don't have to focus anymore. Where's the cattails? Oh, I already brought the cattails because okay, that is just stupid. Let's bring a tall nut as well because why not? And I guess we can do this. Lego Harry Potter, Lego Star Wars. I don't like Lego games that much. Let me look into my Steam library here and see Hitman. Wait, do I have Hitman 2? I have Hitman 2! Oh, it's the old Hitman 2. Is it? Wait a second. Do I have Hitman 2? When did I get Hitman 2? That has to be, like, the old one. Yeah, that's the old one. That's the old one. I was gonna say, I don't think I have Hitman 2. I wouldn't know if I had Hitman 2 because I really want that game. I'm not very good at it, but it's a lot of fun. Let's just place the tall nuts here just because I don't really like... I can't see here, which is an issue. But I suppose the bigger issue is that the fact that the cattails take forever to recharge. This so far isn't that difficult actually. This is actually fairly easy so far and I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, I can bring like those lamps to the next round, right? Okami HD. That's actually a good one because I got that in last month's Humble Monthly or Humble Choice as it's called now. And I've wanted to play Okami for a while. I've never played it. And then it was in the Humble Monthly. I was like, that's not going into the giveaways. No way, that's not going into the giveaways at all. That is going into my Steam library right away. Because that is a game I've wanted for forever. Also, don't really need these anymore, do I? Might as well place melon pools there for a little bit of extra DPS. Psychonauts. Also a fun game. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I did a playthrough of that, not on stream or on camera, I think. I did a playthrough for that for my top 10 3D platformers games list, which has about like 1,000 views now, which is very underwhelming. Seeing as how some of my other top 10s have like between 50 and 150,000 views. Somehow the 3D platformer one didn't really get up there. My top 5 Harry Potter PC games list though, it's got like 50,000 views. My first top 10 Pokemon games list, which is a very bad video, has got 170,000 views. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm really annoyed that like it's one of the worst videos to get so many views. My most successful video is horrible. Also, my most successful video is like 170,000 views, whereas like a lot of channels would be disappointed if a video they uploaded got 170,000 views, and that's just like mind-blowing to me because even with that being so successful, it doesn't get as many views anymore these days. These days it's mostly the Harry Potter video that gets a lot of views. Let's blow you up. The Harry Potter video at the moment gets like 500 views a month or something like that. So it's probably gonna like, if it keeps this up for a couple more months, it's going to be on par slash be more viewed than the Pokemon video one, which Maybe I should be playing a Harry Potter game on stream next, if that's the case. Maybe I should. Maybe I actually should. That doesn't seem like the most horrible idea, actually. Spore is actually in my favorites because I did think about maybe that's a fun game to play on stream. Spy Fox already covered. I mean, if I play all those games, Pajama Sam and Spy Fox and Poot Poots and Freddy Fish, and there's like, I think one more, that'll be like a year worth of streams if I play all of those. And if my channel suddenly turns into like a kids point and click, I can't play those games on stream because fucking COPA. That'll definitely be children's content. And they'll sue me. Still, don't know if they can actually like do anything to a European-based creator, but I'm not about to find out. Yeah, Tales games. You already did a spotlight on one of those. I did on one of those, not the other one though, and I own 2 of them. You're right. But honestly, I really did like Tales of Zestiria, the bit I played of it. I only played like 2 hours, I think. I really liked that. I just kind of fell out of it because I was busy at the time. And it is a JRPG, so it takes up a lot of your time. Let's focus here for a moment. Jackbox and Fibbage. Maybe fun for a simple stream. Yeah, I own a couple of the Jackbox party packs. I think I own like 1, 2, and 3. Right? This blows away fog as well. Let's see. Tomb Raider, the remake, one without the pointy tits. Do I have the remake or do I only have the original? I also have the remake because Humble Bundle, that's right. Let's blow away some of the fog for a moment here so I can focus and create some more cattails. Then place down tall nuts there instead. So these can go away and make room for some melon pools when needed. That's exactly in the wrong place. Oh, I misclicked. Clicked off the game. Yeah, I meant to place that one back. That's might be. Train Simulator. Look, I downloaded Train Simulator because it sounded like something that could be like a very guilty pleasure kind of fun for me. I did not enjoy Train Simulator. I despise that game to like the very core of my being. That's not a game for me at all. Turns out. I thought I was gonna enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. I very much did not enjoy that game. That was a very big mispurchase on my part. Because turns out I don't give a shit about like the technology and like design about trains. And it's a very boring and slow and just like not a fun game. It's a simulator, which is fine. But it's not, as a game, it's not fun. It really isn't. And I probably should have realized that because it's a game called Train Simulator. But I made a mistake buying that. And I will not be doing that again. I'll never be playing that game again. I never say never, but most likely I'll never play that game again. Let's remove these all because we don't need them. And all of these are about to fucking destroy your life. So we even got rid of all of the fog. Which I don't think I've ever done on this stage before. So we're doing very, very well. With skipped a lot of them because a lot of them were not interesting. Yeah, a lot of them were like part of bundles and stuff. Or games that are fun, but like just not interesting for stream either. So yeah, there is a part to that which just isn't very interesting. I mean, if you've got about 210 games and 10% of that is JRPGs, that's only 21 JRPGs, eh? Honestly, like, not saying that that's not a lot because JRPGs are long games, so having played through 21 of them, like, in any case, is impressive. But I was almost expecting that number to be higher. Yeah, hello. Hello. Hook? How far are we in? Okay, so this is gonna be flag number... Oh, no, 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 no. You're dead. You're dead, mate. I guess we plant some more lily pads for the cattails in a moment here, but honestly, we're kind of played out here. We're just planting more melon pools and waiting to get the trophy here and be done. That's pretty much what life's like right now, and I kind of love it. Let's repair some of these, actually. And that's flag number 6. Which means we've got quite a way to go still. I guess we bring these. All of those. Yeah, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2. Well, 10 and 10, 2 is one game on Steam, to be fair. 15 still needs to be played, but after Basuria, I'm burned out in JRPGs. I feel you there. I feel you there. Sometimes, like, genres get a real stale. I mean, I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means whether or not I speak Spanish. And, nope. I do not. So let's see, what else do we need here? More tool nuts. I guess we can do the whole, what's your face thing again? This? Okay, so you do speak Spanish. I do not. I'm the only person here that doesn't speak Spanish. Why do you speak Spanish? Sub. Why? I wish I could just, like, start with only these seeds because this is literally everything I'll need ever. There's nothing else I need. I guess just in case I'll bring some of these. And I call it insurance? I don't know. Oh, wait a second. You can't place those there because of the dolphins. Yeah, that's right. Keep placing more melon pools and just wait to win. I guess. Planning on finishing and then taking a long break from JRPGs until Xenoblade or when Zestiria is on discount. You don't own Zestiria yet? Huh. I really like the game. It's like the PC port is very poorly optimized. You can definitely tell it was originally a PlayStation 3 game, which they spent about like 10 minutes reprogramming to work on PC. Like, there's a lot of graphical glitches and like the frame rate isn't fantastic and all that kind of stuff. But it's a fun game. It's very anime, though. It's very anime. Like, you literally, like, almost literally go Super Saiyan. Like, it's very anime. And I don't mind if games are very anime, especially JRPGs. I mean, they're Japanese RPGs. They're allowed to be a little anime. own Symphonia Berseria, so kind of a fan already. Yeah, I know the Tales series. I don't really like. I own 2 of them. I have played. Well, I've played a little bit of both of them. I really did like the part of Zestiria I played. I didn't really like the other one that much, to be honest. I didn't like hate it. It was okay, but it's not on the top of like games or JRPGs for me to play or finish. I should say, because I just like didn't like it that much. It just was like it was all right. The PC port seemed to have been better than Zestiria, which doesn't say much. But I didn't love it as much. Then again, both of the games suffer from the same issue where they like want you to feel like it's an action-based combat system, but really it's kind of not. It's a little bit restricted in its combat, and I do think that combat, especially when you are like leaning towards action combat, is probably the most important part of like mostly any game. And when that just doesn't feel right, I end up like dropping games fairly quickly. That's the reason I dropped the other Tales game. Zestiria again, the combat wasn't like perfect either, but good enough for me to not be bothered by it. And instead I was just like turned off because I have a life sometimes, sadly. Golden rule concerning the Tales of the more recent, the more accessible Symphonia is a slow start. I don't really care about, well, to a certain extent I don't really care about slow starts. I do think that for games especially, movies a little bit less, but for games especially, having a slow start doesn't necessarily mean something bad. I think movies with slow starts usually suffer from some issues. But games, I don't really dislike slow starts. The danger is obviously that it doesn't hook you in the first like 10 hours. And then when you get busy, which is what happened with Zestiria, right? It had a fairly slow start. And when the story started to pick up a little bit, just before it actually picked up, is when I lost interest in it. Which then like means you don't get sucked in. Had I played like 4 or 5 hours more of that game, I probably would have finished it. But I didn't, so I didn't finish. Someday I will. And maybe that's a fun game to do on stream, but if my Kingdom Hearts numbers are anything to go by, JRPGs don't really do well on this channel. That being said, the Kingdom Hearts Randomizer series has been doing very well. The couple of streams I did like a year ago, half a year ago. Let's just like bring some bullshit here. I uploaded highlights of those to YouTube, like edited down versions, and those are getting like a lot of views for my channel right now. So maybe there is something to it there. I don't know. Let's rock. This is the last wave of zombies before we finish the entire game. It's gonna be grand. I'm gonna do nothing. Let's talk to chat. Slow start, but most current mechanics, such as local multiplayer. Local multiplayer is not relevant for me because I don't have friends. Especially not friends that can do like local multiplayer. Online multiplayer, that's good. Because I probably could find people to play stuff with online. But local multiplayer, not so much. I mean, I'm still clicking on the screen, I know, but I just, something in me, something like deep and primal in me will not allow me to not collect things, collectibles on screen. It's an issue. It's a real issue. I have wasted 700 hours of my life, not quite, but on Clicker Heroes. Most of which was spent idling, but it's like still, it's up there the entire time, and I'm looking at it like, okay, do I need to upgrade my heroes manual? Do I need to upgrade? Do I need to do anything like manually while the game is idling? I wasted a lot of time on that. Luckily, most of the time was during an internship, which means that I wasted somebody else's time on that and not mine. That's a guitar. Yeah, it's interesting that you can play an entire game with 3 friends. Sword on Steam. Yeah, there is the online local multiplayer thing Steam offers now, right? Remote play, is it called that? I don't know. I feel like remote play is not the word I'm looking for. But Steam does offer that now, yeah. Local multiplayer only games can now be played over like a streaming connection. It's not quite perfect, but I've seen some streamers actually use it as well. So they were using the functionality while also streaming a video stream to Twitch, and it worked decently enough. So it must be a fairly powerful tool. If you're not going to judge my time on other games, Sword on Steam not going to judge you on Clicky Heroes addiction. I mean, the thing with Clicky Heroes is that 750 or so hours are mostly idling, right? Mostly that's just a game being open and automatically progressing, and me like every 30 minutes to an hour going back to it to like buy upgrades for my heroes and then just like going away again. The actual issue starts coming in when you start to structure your day or like your work around having the opportunity to go back into your heroes and upgrade them. Which, I won't lie, at certain points in my life, I have like thought, okay, so I can do this now, and then I can upgrade them, and then I can like go take a shower, can go to the grocery store, and then it'll be like 45 minutes later by the time I get back, and then I'll be able to... That has been the thought process I've had in my... We're here. The golden sunflower for the first time in my life. We have it. Through some NVIDIA things, you can play as a stereo online multiplayer. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I'm guessing you can also do that through Steam though, right? And now I have Survival Endless. And a golden sunflower. You know what? We're gonna call it there for today. I might like do more Survival Endless at some point. Just to like, if I ever want to play Plants vs Zombies again on stream. Or just like in my downtime, I suppose. Very much doubt it, but we've got Survival Endless to do. But for right now, as of like the Let's Play series, it's finally over. 45 episodes, the last 5 of which I think were, or last 4 of which, something like that anyway, were live streams, and that's been it. Yeah, I will check the Just Dance thing in Discord. Maybe I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I kind of doubt it though, because like I also want to have a life sometimes. But I'll see if I can sneak in a stream next week at some point. Whether that be Temtem or right away going into Hollow Knight, I don't know. I kind of feel like the streaming of Temtem at the moment is like kind of fallen off a little bit. And I kind of want to like be able to play that game whenever as well. So I might just like play that and like not do a series of streaming on it, but maybe sometimes I'll do it live on stream as well. But that's like more of an attitude that fits with Twitch as well, which is part of the reason that I'm thinking maybe Twitch would be a more fun platform, but then again, like discoverability on Twitch is like very shitty and stuff, but partnerships or like on Twitch are easier to get than on YouTube again, but does that really matter? And there's like a whole like, I talked about this in Discord, and everybody in Discord had a very uniform opinion, that being, let's stay on YouTube. So for the time being, we're gonna stay on YouTube. I'll see you all back with the next stream, and with a video that's going up in half an hour, which should be a Pokemon Through the Years episode. No, it should be Spotlight. I don't know what game Spotlight will be today. I think it'll be a fun game. I've only got like 2 left in the schedule. And both of those are fairly fun games. We had Rising Hell earlier this week. I think both today and tomorrow will be a Spotlight. One of which is a upcoming open world action RPG. And the other one is I don't remember. You'll see in the thumbnail. I also added the thumbnail format so that it's like a little bit more obvious what the game is about. And also a little bit more eye-catching, because that is important for thumbnails. I am talking because I can't find Streamlabs. There we go. Yeah, the Temtem hype did die out a little bit, but kind of to be expected. I'm going to bounce now. See ya.